Credit card breaches topped the news several times in 2014. In January of that year, news broke of a card hack at Neiman Marcus where hackers accessed the debit and credit card information of nearly 500,000 customers. Later that month, arts and crafts chain Michaels reported a data breach compromised the cards of close to 2.6 million customers.
September, Home Depot confirms that a whopping 56 million credit and debit cards were affected by a data breach, and December of last year, office supply chain Staples acknowledges a malware intrusion that may have resulted in the theft of as many as 1.6 million customer credit and debit cards. Credit and debit card breaches will hopefully be a thing of the past. That's because millions of the cards in the U.S. will soon be replaced with cards offering higher security. Here's how it works.
A big change is happening inside your wallet. Magnetic strip credit and debit cards will soon be a thing of the past. Cards with computer chips, or EMV cards, will be the standard. Banks are doing this in an effort to combat fraud. U.S. banks spend billions of dollars each year paying back consumers who have been affected by card fraud.
Banks with the liability shifted back to the merchants and pulled off our books. Right now, we incur about $500,000 a year in losses. We do have a lot of preventative controls in place that help mitigate that a little bit lower, but still we incur good $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 a year in lost revenue just based on merchant breaches.
However, this is a two-part process. While banks are issuing the new cards, merchants are required to replace the old credit card readers with the EMV chip readers. The new cards provide a liability shift. Whichever party has not adopted the readers or cards will be liable if fraud does occur.
The fact that your personal information is not stored at a merchant that you use, it just makes it so much secure, and you can rest a little easier knowing that that's going to be more secure information for you.
Although the cards are said to be beneficial, there is something to look out for. Con artists are well aware of the conversion, and they're on the prowl, capturing debit and credit card information from old cards while they can.
They are increasing the breaches and also selling these cards a lot cheaper because it's almost like a yard sale, I guess you could call it. They're just trying to get rid of everything they have before it gets to that time.
The transition will take some time, maybe even years, for everyone to have a new card. However, roughly half of all U.S. credit and debit cards will be replaced by the end of the year.
Now, some banks are already undergoing the process of dispersing new cards, and the others are now ordering.
Yeah, some people already have their new card. Yeah. All right, well, many recent college grads are finding out how important credit can be as they head out into the real world. It's just one of the many new responsibilities facing them. And whether you were lucky enough to land a job or if you're still looking, here are some simple steps to getting a firm grip on your financial future right out of the starting gate.
Post-graduation life can be a challenge with so many new expenses, living arrangements, transportation, bills. It all adds up. So creating a budget that balances these costs while also giving you room to save is crucial. First, make sure you have a checking and savings account. They are safe, secure, and make it easy to pay your bills and manage your money online. Local banks and credit unions often have free checking without any monthly fees or minimums. Second, apply for a credit card, but don't be tempted to overspend. It's essential to start building credit that you will need in the future. Also, while most recent grads aren't thinking about a secure retirement fund, it's important to think about saving as early as possible, even if it's just a small portion of your paycheck. Finally, don't forget about student debt. Even if you can only pay a small amount over a long period of time, it helps you build credit and get rid of those loans.
Also, many students use the health insurance from their college, so after graduation they find themselves without insurance or at a job that doesn't provide it. Young adults can now be covered under their parents' insurance until the age of 26, but if you aren't that lucky, you can purchase a plan for around $150 to $500 a month under the Affordable Care Act. Now, some experts say it's worth it just in case of a major accident.
Don't take the chance.
No, you don't want to do that. And you never know what's going to happen to you. Just ask one woman. She's blind in one eye after participating in a mud run, and her troubles don't end there. Find out why she's also $100,000 in debt.
And this time of year, it's important to take extra precautions when it comes to your eyes. From fireworks to fish hooks, we're going to talk with an expert about the many eye dangers that lurk as the summer temperatures spike. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.